Heard it here first. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to zero.
Yo, what's up, guys? Miss you so much yesterday for recent of work. I couldn't jump in here on time. Really sorry about that, guys. We have Into The Crypto. What's up, brother? By the way, do you know that I play the guitar? Kind of. Kind of. But kind of like that. Let me know. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Indie Rock, for stopping by here. Really appreciate it, my friend. Really appreciate you stopping a little bit here. Spending a little bit of your time here. We also have two top in the house with subs. Welcome, welcome. Who else we got in here? We have KTGT. What's up, brother? By the way, I got your friend request. I accepted it. And I don't know. Did I say hi or something? I was rushing to that moment. But let you know that you have my acceptance right there. Guys, by the way, if you have a Discord, add me to Discord. Just let me know if you have a different name. So I can add you, accept you. Because, guys, together. All right. We also have KTGT. Double shout out, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, maybe one time I play on my old guitar here, but yeah, we'll see. Let's get it, guys, because today it's gonna be a little bit of a short video, and that is because, dude, look at this mess, man. Oh my god, I promised my wife that she's gonna take that if I don't cut my hair, what, not a promise, she told me that if I don't cut my hair she's gonna take me back to under the bridge that she found me. So we don't want that. I don't have internet connection there. All right. So let's try to avoid that. I'm gonna get a haircut tonight. So I need to end up a little bit early. So let's go to the charts. Let's see what we have in between our hands, because we're right now. If you were following to more today's morning market report, we are on a Ethereum long, and also right now we're hitting some LDO zones for re-entry, right, or reanalyze, and also a couple of other important areas, right? So let's go check that out, guys. All right, so for some reason I tried to play this background music in the very beginning. I don't know why it was not playing. Maybe I just can't. I'll check that out tomorrow. But so far this is where we are on Ethereum. So hashtag F Ethereum. I cannot say it with all of these words, but here we go. Let's zoom in and bring up Chunky Candles in the house. What's up, Chunky Candles? Welcome, my friend. And well, we haven't hit our second 1 quarter edge. Remember, right here, because we're testing the waters, we're not jumping in with a full position. For me, a full position is up to max 3% of my account, right? If I do a half, that is 1.5% of my account, right? If I do a quarter, well, you get the point. All right. Hey, Dachi, what's up, bro? Welcome. Great to have you around. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Really appreciate it. All right. So let me see. I don't know why my volume is a little bit lower than before. I think that this should fix it. All right, perfect. So right here, look at that. We were coming back down. We were hitting our first entry, right? And it's trying to push. It's trying to push to the upside, all right? Give me just 1 second here, because I have... Oh, I see. I need just to respond here very quickly. And that's it. Work stuff, guys. Work stuff. Sorry about that. All right. So far, so good. Yeah, my spaghetti, bro. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it. Love it. So right here, we are on that support, all right? And if we zoom out, all right, look at that beautiful trend line that we have in here, right? That is a strong trend line. I am expecting some sort of reaction in here. And despite we're not actually having it, right? We're not actually having it, so the clock is ticking. And let me just get rid of this, because I want to show you once again. Look at how that volume is looking on our oscillator. Dude, that is just flat, man. That is flatted. That is more flat than Michigan Lake, right? Look at that. It is just plain and simple not having it, all right? That is worrying, because I was, all right. I'll get you lower, smaller. But now, dude, you are on support. Come on, do something. Don't die on me. Hey, J Violet, welcome, J Violet. Thank you for stopping by a little bit. Appreciate you. Welcome. So, come on, don't die on me, Ethereum. Still, remember, we have a secondary entry here. Barely on profits. But if we're able to do this, I'm gonna be, remember, well, it's not my broker is gonna be averaging down my entry and having a much better, right, not that crazy risk reward ratio. All right, so we're keeping track in this. By the way, if you haven't entered on this trade, that's fine. You can still catch the low entry right here at 4,254, and be responsible. Don't jump in with a full position. All right, we're testing the waters. I would suggest, not a recommendation, all right? I would suggest, as your friend, to don't even go with half of a position, right? I mean, I'm only going with half of a position because I decided to enter in here on the dynamic reactor right before I knew that it was not going to hold that exact area, right? Now that we know it didn't hold, right? Well, don't average down there. So you can maybe be entering somewhere in here with a quarter of a position, right? So that would be my overall suggestion, right? So you're free to do whatever you want. That's why you have your keys, your crypto, your decision. All right. So username, hey, what's up, buddy? Welcome, my gaming buddy. Hey, bro, dude, come on. This is serious. I need to talk to you, username. Come on here.
Bitcoin is going to zero.
Oops. Wrong one. Username, bro. We were playing JR and I Morning Combat because you suggested it. You did not show up. All right, buddy. I don't want to scare you, my friend. I really appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. But let's game tomorrow. No, tomorrow, no. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday night, or Saturday morning, whatever, or Saturday night. Let me know when. Let me know. But what game? Let me know what game. I'll download it, right? In KDGT, you're gonna be part of it, regardless, whatever it takes. You're gonna be part of it. So also, if you don't show up tomorrow, Friday the night, gaming night, we're gonna be having the same chat, all right? The same chat like username night. All right, so you better show up, bro. It doesn't matter. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. You don't worry. You just need to show up, and I'll make the next thing here. I told you guys how week I couldn't. Oh, you did. You did. Oh, sorry. Oh, mea culpa. Mea culpa. You're right. You're right. I need to own to it. You're right. You're right. Yes, you did mention that. I completely blocked that up. You completely mentioned it. All right, so let's do it Saturday. Saturday. All right. Deal. Let's do Perfect Dark. Dude, there's no Perfect Dark on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, there's no Perfect Dark. Let me see what I can find that might be alike. And yeah, I mean, by the way, here's the thing. This is what my wife was using. USB-C, iPhone. Thermal cooled, all right? Cooled lights. Come on. This is cool, guys. This is cool. You don't need a console. You can do it also on your cell phone. So if you have a BlackBerry, you wouldn't, but all right, anything greater than a BlackBerry, I think you would. All right, so just saying. All right, let's get it started because we don't have time. All right, let's make the most out of it. And so sorry, bro. You were right. You told me. Hey, Retro, bro. How's it going? Great to have you around. What did you already see? Guys, you are fantastic. Thank you for stopping by. Let's go check out the chart. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. I'm doing it on my computer with a PS3 controller. Perfect. Love it. Hate the PS controller. Hate it, but that's great. I mean, I rather have, and this is just because I broke my old Xbox 360 controller. I love that shit, bro. I love it. Welcome, by the way. Welcome, guys. Duality, double shout out, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. We're missing JR, so if somebody has seen him, please tell him to get his ass in here. We haven't shot him out. All right. So looking for a re-entry, guys. If you haven't re-entered, again, let me suggest don't do a full entry. I'm looking for my next re-entry somewhere around here. It is 4,254-ish zone. I could suggest a quarter of an entry. I could suggest, if you guys allow me to a 5x and the same stop loss. Use a stop loss. Please use a stop loss, all right? Tomorrow we're gonna have some numbers. Are we gonna be bringing up the popcorn, or are we gonna be trading the heck out of it? I don't know. It's gonna be very freaking dangerous, all right? Very freaking dangerous. We should be actually just standing aside and looking into it, all right? But I think, well, Friday gaming, maybe. But although the numbers are gonna come out in the morning, so we'll see how that plays out. Be prepared, not scared, all right? So this is what we're standing right now on Ethereum. Remember, I am risking up to half of a position. I'm not even doing one full position, all right? And that is because how things are playing out. I thought that we could have an early little shift up. It seems like, well, despite it tried it, all right, it's not really playing out. I still have one more allocation of money right here at 4,254 for the next entry. So let's see how that goes, all right? Let's go check out Link right now. It is hitting one of our alerts at the bottom, all right? So something important, it is that we're breaking with a big body candle our dynamic reactor, all right? So we're breaking that dynamic reactor here. Who else we got? MRS Wick. Oh, I see. Oh, I thought I was missing something. How does XP not have a perfect dark when they own? I don't know, man. But you're correct. You're correct. Maybe I'm missing out. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't seen it. And I'm talking without knowing, all right? Let me investigate. I have up to tomorrow, but we'll see. All right. So the point is that we're breaking out of here, and to look at that first candle in blue. Perfect. All right. So we should be going lower. Not only that, look at that strength on what it seems to be the next bear movement. So where's going to be our entry? Let's see if we can come up in here, right? Somewhere around here, and then aim for a short. Important. Bad numbers on jobs equals higher possibilities for rate hikes, all right? Rate cuts, sorry. Rate cuts. Rate cuts are good for crypto, okay? That's what I was aiming for. A Ethereum long, a LDO. Remember, reanalyze when the price gets in here, and it's there right now. All right. Okay, that's why we were looking for. We were looking for those long entries. All right. By the way, just so you know, today's analysis, I haven't took that entry without telling you. All right, I'm still holding on to it, so we'll see how that goes. All right. That's why going to a short in link, it's going to be dangerous. All right, so let's see how that goes up, and let's see if this is a fake out or if it's gonna hold. All right, I know we could be losing we could be losing the trade. All right, so we can do two things in here. Let's bring up our support and resistances first before we take a decision. All right, where is our support? We are basically on liquidity zones, and our support is a little bit lower here and much better of an entry somewhere around here. Let's bring up one of my favorite indicators, which is a volume profile bar magnifier order book. I'm mindful. I need to talk to Jacob. Jacob, bro, maybe you can update that name. Maybe the VP BM. I think that'll be great. I don't know. That looks sick. That'll be sick of a name. Love it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Jacob is not here, but I'll show him. I'll show him the video. Maybe he decides to change it. I don't know. What a mouthful though, but I love that indicator. Guys, if you haven't downloaded it, use it. It's a magical indicator, right? So far, let's bring it up. I don't have anything at the bottom until the 1668. All right, so we're still very far away, so it's not gonna be a falling knife strategies thing in here. But let's see, where else do we have some allocation of money or some allocation of... Oh, look at that. We have a loud order block in here right at 19. All right, so are we gonna hit it? Let's try to do a hedge. Why not? Let's try to do a hedge. All right, I'm gonna try to open up a short only if I can bounce up on this area. All right, so I'm gonna set my alert somewhere around here. I'm not gonna be too ambitious. All right, and then I'm gonna go for that short in here. And my stop loss is gonna be at my golden line of predicted ranges, and of course, as always, give myself a little bit of that wiggle room. And then I'm gonna be aiming TP number 1, blue predictive range, and also big stick of confluence, and finally target all the way down there. All right, so be careful with this one. Be careful with this one because we're aiming for a short when we are expecting bad job numbers. Bad job numbers usually, yes, we have a little retracement, but I don't know, is it already factoring to the price action? We're actually ranging, right? So bad data equals higher possibilities of rate cuts. High rate cuts are good for markets, so I feel like trapped here. All right, so for one part we have fundamentals, but for other part we just... Dude, crypto is pooping the bed again. All right, so I don't know. Two C's. What am I missing there, guys? All right, so let's go and trade this out. Right, this is gonna balance out, I would say, our Ethereum long maybe. All right, so I don't see why not. Let's go. Most likely I will be taking that short. All right, not exactly on that price action area. I will be trying to catch the best possible reversal zone in here. And for that, I'm gonna be looking at that. We have a reversal, right? But this reversal, when we're flat-ish, we could be creating something like this. And let's see what is happening here. With that reversal hitting here, we win a little bit lower, right? So we have this reversal. I'm counting, but look at this little. I mean, we went down, up, down. Okay, that's what I'm counting on. Trying to grab the best possible price. Because if I go right now, oh, I don't know. I don't have the wiggle room that I like at the top, all right? I would need to extend my stop loss in here. And this is, yeah, it's not looking that bad. Well, I will adjust, of course, this, and not looking that bad. But come on. I mean, we have some fundamentals upcoming. We'll need to see how that goes. So let's not gamble. Let me try to get it in here, all right? Let me try to get it up there. All right, so too much talk on Link. Maybe we can get it. We'll see how that goes. We already have talked about Ethereum. Fuck Ethereum. And then let's talk about it. By the way, boo. Very nice one, guys. All right. XIBT. Kelly, are you around, Kelly? B team, how is it going, B team? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate you stopping by, my friend. I appreciate you spending some time here with me. All right. We talked about XIBT. It's been playing out abso-freaking-doodly fantastic. All right. And our volume profile bar magnifier order block is actually doing its job. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. We almost have that flip of the ribbon. Still in the danger zone. We're still bullishing here. Let's be a little careful not to have a lower high. Move your stop to entry if you already have to enter on that trade. If not, I think we can still have a chance to do so. So, I mean, remember that we could do that. If you do that and you move your stop to entry, you have a re-entry zone. So, don't let it just happen, right? Do re-enter if we still have a bullish overall waving here, and if we are going back up, right? So, be careful with this one. This one is most likely is going to be playing out all the way TP number 1 to 0.10. And then 0.11. We've been waiting for this for over the freaking week. So finally, I don't know, guys, if you have you seen, like, I mean, we moved from planning on Monday, then maybe Tuesday, taking Wednesday and Thursday trades and taking profits on Friday, to taking trades on Thursday and start trading it on Friday and Saturday. I don't like that tempo. I mean, low volume, really? Are we going to like weekend low volume trading? I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Although when we're talking about trading and calculation stuff and talking about my money, I don't like changes, right? I just like simple, steady, better, worse for known than bad to be known. All right, so let's go and take a look at a couple of other stuff in here. I want to go to XRP because XRP, we are on the zone, all right, to create that possible higher low. We have an order block right here. We're waiting for that flip of the ribbon. Let me go for a long position in here. This is going to be a quarter of a position because I want exposure right now, all right? I want exposure right now. We could be going lower. Abso-freaking-doodly. Yes. And I think we're going lower. Yes, but I want that exposure right now because I mean, we have strength still. Look at that. We have strength. It's still bullish. And if we do, well, then most likely we could be doing this. All right. Maybe I can do some 50% out, re-enter on when we come back down, maybe. And then off we go. All right. So I'm going for a quarter of a position right here, and I'm going to be re-entering with another quarter of a position right down here on 2173. All right, so I'm going to extend this just to my wiggle room, all right, and I'm going to be going for this 121. That doesn't look that shabby. And I'm going to be adding another quarter of a position right here. Let's go for 1 quarter of a position. Right, so hold on a second. Where things are dipping. Oh, I see. So let's go and uh get it. So this is gonna be my entry point. As soon as we are over with this is gonna be where I'm gonna be like, there it is. That was should be 1.8. Still not a great. It is still just 1/2 of a position. All right. I'm aiming with a chunky stop loss because I believe that we could have some volatility like this, down up, right? So that's why I'm aiming below that area, right? Down up maybe, and maybe I can just get some extra bucks out of that, right? So that's what I'm looking into. So guys, don't take all of the trades that I take if you don't want to. Remember, based on your wallet size, you might be deciding which ones there look better. And I know I'm taking, you need to know, because I already know that I'm taking a high risk interest right now. That's why you see me splitting my entry zones, right? Splitting my entries onto entry zones, right? And not even risking one full position, all right? So I want to make the most out of a couple of things, because if we blow, I want to, of course, be into the coin that actually rips, right? So we'll see. By the way, let's go to LDO. We are right now in that area. We're pushing with trending here. Seems like we might be going for this trade. Let's go and let's go for that entry in here. Slightly worse of an entry. Still stop lossing here. Quarter of a position, not half. Quarter of a position right here. Let's try to get that one in here. So let's see if this time LDO does not play us dirty like last time. Look at that, it did went to the area that we were expecting, not exactly, but this little wick really messed us up because it was not low enough to pick our next entry, but it was low enough just to get us on out of the first entry. Well, we'll see how that plays out. We already have that re-analysis, and I'm gonna be jumping in as soon as we can. Again, quarter of an entry. All right, for shorts. All right, for shorts. And this one, by the way, we should be out already. For shorts, I believe CRV. CRV. Let's see. Look at your strength. Not that good. All right. Yes, we could be having a flip ribbon. Something important. Areas of interest right here. So not really for shorts, but if we create a lower high, I'm gonna be aiming at CRV for a big dump. All right, look at that, bro. That is very juicy. That looks very, very, very juicy. All right, so it's not that I'm picking CRV for a short because it has a bearish pattern. In fact, it has a bullish pattern, and that is a downwards wedge. Usually those downwards wedge breaks to the upside, right? Maybe we can do that, and hopefully, I mean, I'm being a little ambitious in here, right? So maybe go here, not to create a higher low or something like that. All right, so something like this, because oh man, that I really want to short this thing. Look at the empty space that we have here. Yes, I know we have a little knot in here, maybe an order block. Let's see. Yeah, well, we have a area of resistance, of support, sorry, with some volume allocation in here, some disparity, so areas of ranging, and yeah, but well, another support in the middle, but daily support and resistances. Look at that drop, bro. I mean, all hard was short CRV. All I heard, not just yet, Steve. Not just yet. This actually has a bullish pattern so far, right? But this is one of those ones that I'm just waiting. You know, like when you're just waiting for someone to fail, or not someone, but or something to break, right? If you know, I'm an architect, all right, and here in Mexico, architects also do construction, all right. So when you tell, I had my team of engineers and stuff, right, and they were on the construction site, and you said, hey, dude, that's not gonna hold, and they go, no. Arky, they call you Arky. They know Arky. It's holding, bro. It's holding. And you say, brother, I'm seeing the thing bending like, I don't know, bending over, right? And you know it's not gonna hold. And I don't know what they're smoking, those guys, and they tell you yes, it's gonna hold. But you just cross over like this, and you all right. Let's see it, right? Let's see it. Just make one little mistake and I'm going to laugh at your face, right? That's CRV right now. All right, it's looking. Drew, what's up, Drew? Welcome, welcome. So Drew, sorry, man. Hey, CRV is it's not looking bad, or it's not looking bad. It has a big area of supporting here, but I haven't seen big, the big jump. All right, and we know there we go that we have big areas of resistance at the top. Right, that hasn't changed. So I'm just waiting. All right, CRV, make one mistake, please. All right, you're just gonna break down in pieces, and I'm gonna be there to short you, CRV. All right, so not quite there yet, we team. All right, not quite there yet. Patricio Marquez, what's up? I work a lot with architects. Están locos. Bro, appreciate you. Appreciate you. What do you work with? Let me know. Let me know. Love it, Patricio. Love it, bro. By the way, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Add me as a friend, brother. Let's see if I can get you also into the gaming stuff. Dachi, you game? Let me know. All right. Saturday night. All right, Saturday night gaming. Yeah. Let's do that. All right. Early Saturday because I have a concert. By the way, Saturday night I have a concert. So, all right. Let's add what alerts in here. Let's add this alert in here, and of course, let's add this alert in here. All right. So we're creating that little container, right, for CRV. Right here, we're gonna be going for. There we go. Going for when we hit one of those alerts, we're gonna be deciding what we're gonna be doing. All right. Shorted. No, just kidding. Just kidding. We don't have enough information to say it for it. But oh my God, come on! Look at that empty zone, bro. All right. Let's go. Let's check the next one up. All right. Man, today I just have so much energy. Too much coffee. TRX. The shit coin. All right. TRX. All right. So TRX, we had a pretty good trade here. Very minimal. I remember I told you I closed that thing up. Time is kicking and things just not moving. So just get rid of it before it drops. It haven't. Oh man. All right. It haven't. Same that I will see in LDO. All right. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. Already are in too many high risk entries in here. Yes, we have a possible entry here, but I think that we might be having in this kind of movement, right? I mean, it is known to do that over and over and over, right? I mean, look at that same S-shaped pattern, like whoop, and look at that, look at that. I mean, Tron is one of those things that when I see that, I see what you're doing there, bro. All right, so I believe that we might have a little bump and dump still. I do have an alert somewhere around 0.3254, and that is gonna be for a long reversal. All right, but so far, in fact, let's just mark it. All right, but so far, I'm not gonna be shorting this. I'm not gonna be taking the trading here tomorrow morning or today at night, somewhere around 11 p.m. before I go to bed, or even midnight when I go to bed. I'm gonna do one last analysis and maybe, and just maybe, do one more trade. I already have too much high risk trades that I don't want to, fill my bags, and then tomorrow morning after the numbers, things go crazy and I get stopped out both ways. All right, so that's what I want to. That's what I want to avoid. All right. What? What was that? Patricia Marquez says the concrete is imagine me dragons. Taking my 8-year-old on Friday. Oh, it's very different. Oh, the concept. No, it's not Imagine Dragons. It's not Imagine Dragons, but that's freaking awesome that you're taking your kid to the concert, man. Shout out to you. Love it. Great dad, bro. Love it. Oh man, I'm gonna be that dad that takes his kid into a barrel and push it out of the ceiling into the pool, because I used to do that when I was a kid. That didn't came out right? Good thing that I don't have kids now. For now, we'll see. Maybe I'll mature at that point. We'll see, or maybe not. All right, guys, I need to go get a haircut. All right, so I'm gonna be leaving you for tonight. Be careful. Don't over leverage. Don't over trade. Pick your poison, right? and be aware that this could be a very bad night. All right. So I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But if you overtrade, if you set your entries right now without knowing that tomorrow is gonna be a big day, you could be setting yourself for some very bad surprise. All right. What is that very bad surprise? We have two possible longs and we could get twice stopped out. That's why I'm going 1/4 of an entry. All right. That's why my leverage right now is at 5x. All right. I'm trying to keep it like away. I'm very eager to trade it. All right. But still, I want to move with caution today. Thank you and have a great night, bro. Thank you and have a great night too, my friend. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. And as always, see you guys if I survive my haircut tomorrow.
Bitcoin is going to zero.
Zero.